a journey to fulfill your purpose. It has its ups and downs. It's a lonely road. You may feel like quitting, but I will do what it takes to get there. I won't allow anyone to take what is mine. They say the door to success swings inwards out. No matter the cost, we keep pushing. So my day started when I went to Dream Big Studios, created some good music with Quasar, the producer. Then later on went to the music business workshop in Belgravia. Check it out. What up guys, how you doing? It's been a long time. So today we're going to the Motor Republic for this workshop. It's a musical workshop. It's mainly for radio stuff. You're gonna check out the guys there. I think they're gonna be great. They're gonna be a few artists who are gonna do some presenting and talking here there. And I'm a little bit late, so that's why I'm walking fast.
Last thing is why we do that. I mentioned about 15-minute songs and stuff. Is we're living in a time and age where there is, what do they call it, disruptive society, right? We're sitting here, I'm sure there's two, at least, I'm glad to see a lot of people looking up, but Clemens there is on his, looking at his photos that he's just taken. Someone else could be looking on their WhatsApp, something could come up. So 15 minutes is way too long to make someone sit down and pay a concentration to you. Within 3 minutes, they were zoned out, right? So everything is fast-paced, it's short songs, it's quick, especially on breakfast, and a lot of energy that needs to go in there. So having to do that, it is very important as well that as musicians, as much as we want to celebrate you, make relationships with guys in radio.
Butterfly, along with your knowledge of radio, which you're welcome to share, the one thing I really wanted to ask from your end is, when an artist comes for a radio interview, what are some of the things that you've noticed that either helps or hinders that artist? Please put your hands together, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to answer that question first. Sometimes an artist will call you up, like, yo, Butter, I got this song coming out, can I come for an interview? And you're like, sure, then you make it happen. Then they come on radio, and it's like, like you're squeezing the questions out of them. You're like, yo, but you asked for a favor, I'm trying to help you out. And they're all trying to be like, yeah, so, yeah, man, and they're not forthcoming with the questions, they're not forthcoming with their social media handles, so sometimes that can be a hassle, that can be like a drawback. And then another thing, that when you come to the studio, just be as open as possible. Fans don't want to know stuff that they already know. Sometimes fans just want to know, like, what do you do at home, what do you eat, what do you do in your spare time. They want to know the other stuff. So that's also something that I'd advise artists to do. Anyway, the stuff that I prepared, going second last means that it's already been said. But this week I'm celebrating 8 years on radio, and I've noticed that, So I've noticed that radio has changed. I remember when we started radio, it was horrendous. There were some songs that used to make me cry, not in that emotional, like, oh my gosh, it's such a good song, like, oh my gosh, it's such a horrible song. But because we had 100% local content back then, like, you had no choice. You had to play the song, like horrendous songs. So now, fast forward to 2018, anyone can make a song. Like, if you have $20, you can make a song. I think even less, you can make a song. So the competition is very stiff. So it's not as it was, like, 5 years, 6 years ago. So artists will be calling me like...
Really bad eyesight, so please bear with me. I'm not trying to shine. Quick one. Of the artists who are here, aside from the panel, of course, how many of you, okay, artists first, hands up, just real quick. And how many of you actually have active airplay? Okay, fair, hands down. Alright, cool. So, this would actually make sense to you guys here. when you're looking at a song that's supposed to come into top 40, there are a number of factors that we take into consideration. Firstly, obviously, airplay. The number of spins you get on radio. If your song is playing on TeeKay's show, if your song is playing on Danny's show, if your song is playing on Butter's show, on another radio station, whatever it may be, the number of spins you get on air definitely is going to be a huge factor because people are listening to your song. So definitely there's a reason why your song keeps playing over and over and over again. The issue you got your homies in your WhatsApp list and you tell them you send a bulk message, look, nah. It's not happening, guys. For real though. Like, we know better. The mechanics that we have in place, for example, with us, we vote on. There's a WhatsApp number that we vote on. That specifically actually has that mechanic in place where we know that these are those bulk messages that are coming in. We also factor in the fact that this is the number of spins. We also factor in the DJs themselves. So TeeKay will come to me and say, dude, this song's a banger, it needs to be in the top 40. Daniel will say the same thing. Reverb will come through and say, this song's playing in all the clubs, the song needs to be in the top 40. And one of the things that TeeKay mentioned a bit earlier on, low-key has a bit of an impression on that, is that you have to be cool with the radio presenters, with the station managers and so on and so forth, because when you're top of mind and we hear your song, we'll keep thinking about it. And then when Reverb is thinking, what song should I play next?
Together, please, for our hit makers. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate y'all for coming through. All right, so we're going to continue now. Now, the purpose of this workshop, as I said earlier, is to help us to figure out how we can make money out of music. Now, these guys that you see in front of us have managed to do that, and I believe that they're going to do even better going forward. So I was hoping that they'd be able to share some of their knowledge as to how they managed to put it together and how they've done it. And then hopefully those of us in here can learn from them. If you've got questions as well, we're going to hear from them as well. So I'm going to start off by handing over to DJ Tamuka. DJ Tamuka is with Military Touch Movement. DJ Tamuka has done production for some of the biggest songs that you've heard in Zimbabwe.
Can you hear me? Sounds so worse. Oh yeah, okay. About making hit music. I don't think that. Well, but we had a discussion with Oskar at the time. I do not think that there's a certain formula or a way of making a hit song. There's ways that work from time to time. Yeah, like if Killer T releases Kufamba Kwa Paurosi, maybe the next song is Ndori Kwira Say Goma. It's you repeat. If you look at even Ja Praise's album, you can tell that there's a Eriza and a Chiname on Kutonga Kwaro, and there's a Ndindambata on the next album. So it's how you arrange your songs, really. If you're an album artist, when it comes to the issue of genre, it's also mostly up to the producer, because when you come with your melody in the studio, it's up to me to decipher it and decide which genre that falls in. You can come and do a gospel song, but it doesn't really mean that you have to do that.
Tammy, one thing that you told me is that you value the writing process of making a song. Do you mind just sharing with us about how you write music and how you end up with a hit song?
And my first album, there are songs that I wrote when I was 11, 12, and 13. So Tibeneke and all those songs I wrote when I was about 13.
West Africa, East Africa, and then I'll just say South Africa as a country. And their use of radio with their artists and how radio functions in those countries as well.
Just the whole process. So my process is, I'm picky when it comes to beats, because something I've understood is beat selection.
Breezy Beats